to Truth Setting Free. I know you never use Linux. I know that your Linux was kind of like a bonus feature to each its own. Um, Now, Truth, you're telling me that you are a consumer, that you are a gamer. That I shouldn't question that you're looking out for the benefit of the gamers. I do question it because let's be honest, Sony does have make mistakes, and one of its mistakes was removing the Linux operating system from it is 60 gigabyte PS3 system, it is product. I paid $653 for my PS3. I didn't have the money to buy a second computer. Hell, I didn't even have the money to freaking afford a computer during those times. I mean, 'cause desktop computer was still expensive during 2006. Um, but yeah, I decided to buy a PS3 to use it as a PC. I mean, that was one of the reasons why I bought it for, and also because I need to share my junk ass PC with my brother, and I don't want to set up on a schedule like, oh, like, yo, bro, when are you gonna finish whatever the hell you doing on the PC so I could use it? No, I would turn on my PS3, right? Jump into Linux and let my brother do whatever the hell he wanted to do on the PC while I was doing it on my Linux. Whatever the hell I wanted to do PC wise on my PS3 Linux. That's a feature that I paid for. Part of the $600 that I paid for went into Linux. So here comes Sony and takes that feature away, a feature that I paid for away. That's not right. And it's not right for Sony to take away such an essential feature. It is essential. It is essential to have an operating system. An operating system is the most essential thing for any digital entertainment system today, truth. And if you don't understand the purpose of hacking, then you shouldn't talk about it. Just because you didn't use it doesn't mean that hackers weren't using it. I'm not here to promote hackers, but it was an incentive. Linux was used as an incentive to prevent hackers from fully exploiting the PS3 and from fully exploiting the Game OS. The purpose of hacking truth is simply this. It is to enjoy your digital entertainment for free. That's the whole purpose of hacking. They don't want to pay for the digital entertainment. They don't want to pay for to play the games. They don't want to pay to watch the movie. That's the hacker's purpose, and that is the hacker's goal. What the Linux operating system offer? It offers you the ability to to stream your movies in DVD quality without the disc via DivX player. It allowed them to download their songs from LimeWire and store it into their iPods or whatever the hell they use. It allowed them to create their home movies. It allowed them to basically use it for uh, what else? To play the late 80s, late 90s PC games and to run their emulators, whether it was NES, SNES, Genesis, TurboGrafx-16. On top of that, they were able to basically uh, share the digital entertainment with fellow partners of with fellow hackers. So really, there was no reason to hack the PS3 in the first place because all it was given them to them for free. It was like Sony, like here's Linux. Hey, you wanna hack the PS3? Why you wanna hack it when we give you free homebrew? Okay, that makes sense. It would be kind of logical to hack the PS3 with Linux because it would be like, oh yeah, you have free homebrew and this and that. You take away the free homebrew. You take away the incentive of offering gamers chance to enjoy the free digital entertainment, guess what? They're gonna hack the PS3, and that's what Sony did. What Sony did is like they did the most moronic moves ever. They took away the PS3 Linux, right? They took it away, and guess what happened? Now hackers have an incentive to hack the PS3 because they don't have the digital entertainment anymore. They don't have the free digital entertainment anymore. So of course they're gonna hack the PS3. So Sony made it less secure, not more secure, less secure because there's an incentive now to hack the PS3 because the PS3 browser doesn't cut it. It's not like the Mozilla Firefox the PS3 Linux had. So it's gonna get hacked. Truth, whether you wanna believe it or not, the PS3 is gonna get hacked. And there's nothing that Sony could do about it because they took away Linux. Linux prevented hackers from fully exploiting the game OS of the PS3. Now there's nothing stopping hackers from fully exploiting the game OS. They're gonna exploit the game OS like there's no tomorrow. Like I guarantee you that by the end of this year, the PS3 is gonna be like the 360, fully hackable. That is a guaranteed truth. That is a guarantee. Um, Another thing, truth, that you need to understand is that okay, you said that scientists don't need to do their firmware update or that the firmware update is meaningless because they don't play games, they don't play online games. But guess what? The firmware update allows scientists to improve the security system, no? That's one of the purpose of increasing the security system via firmware update. Now, since they can do firmware updates, they cannot improve the security system. They will have to rely on last gen or like old security system. Guess what? The routers are gonna come in, they're gonna steal the data just like that because the security system is now up to par. It's ancient, it's old. That's one of the purpose of firmware update. Now, what Sony is going to happen is that they're gonna need to release a more a wide variety of firmware updates to combat the upcoming hacking. Can you imagine like every month you have to do a firmware update because hackers keep hacking the freaking PS3? That's what's gonna happen, truth. That's what's gonna happen because hey, you took away my free homebrew, you took away my free digital entertainment. Hey, I'm not gonna sit back and enjoy. I'm gonna come back and attack you. You know what I mean, truth? And yes, backwards compatibility is a big issue too, true, because guess what? The PS3, my 60-gig PS3 not only allow me to play PS1, PS3 games, okay, that's wonderful. They allow me to upscale my PS1, PS2 game library to 720p HD. It allow me to run it with hardly any loading times, okay? And on top of that, I could play my PS3 games without seeing those awful yaggies, those freaking awful, you know, horrible textures or whatever. That's what we'll get from playing my PS3 game on my 60-gig PS3. But unfortunately, my 60-gig PS3 had suffered YOLD. My brother went and bought PS3 Slim. Now I cannot play the few PS2 games that I bought. That's kind of ridiculous. And I cannot put on my PS2 because my PS2 is out of commission. You want me to go to the store, buy a PS2 system, just so I can enjoy my PS2 games with loading time, with humongous loading times and gaggies? Come on, get real, truth. It's like, I respect you, man. I understand that some people don't understand you, but you have to admit, Sony's removing features, stripping down the PS3 to its very core. It is not something that's beneficial for the consumer and for the gamer. What happens if Sony decides to take away backwards compatibility for the 60-gig PS3s? Do you think that's right, Truth? Do you think that's right that Sony strips down the 60 gigabyte PS3 and remove every single feature the PS3 has? If you think that's right, then I don't know what to say. But yeah, I mean, stop being a puppet to the media and start thinking outside the box, Truth. That's all. It is that simple.